It's Hey Morton with Edina, D-Rock, and me, Rick. And this Saturday, boy, you're going to want to watch these fights. I've watched this person come up in the fight game, and I'm so excited that he's finally here on the set. This is a big day for me. Former Charger and current, would you call yourself CEO?
Yeah,
All right.
founder.
CEO, founder of Lights Out Sports, Shawne Merriman in studio with us. What's up? Sign him up.
Sign him up.
This is a great day for me having you in here because I admire you like you wouldn't believe. A lot of guys have left an NFL career and they just go into financial planning and kind of just disappear. You decided to take on the fight game, and that's a very competitive environment, and you've succeeded really well.
Yeah, man, it's been fun. I mean, for me, not too many times you get a chance to retire from doing what you wanted to do growing up.
Yeah.
You get a chance to do it at the highest level. And then my second love was always combat sports, was always fighting. So launching Lights Out Extreme Fight, man, we got a big fight this Saturday in Long Beach, California. That's going to be massive. Also got a big announcement. ESPN Latin America's on the table.
Nice.
We'll be live all
Really?
over Latin America.
That's huge.
Yeah, be
That's
massive.
really huge.
Yeah.
What is your ultimate, you're like, man, I made it, when you're done? When you could go, I could sell this entire enterprise and feel like I've done everything I wanted to do.
I don't think I can.
You can't imagine what that could be.
No, I just I wouldn't know what to do. Does that sound weird? Like I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm still doing a radio show every day. I get it.
Right.
It'd be weird to walk away from this and wake up in the morning and go, well, I want to talk to people. And they're like, well, you don't anymore. I'm sure you had dealt with that a little bit leaving the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, like I tell anybody, the first year when you get done, you're like, okay, this is real, right? And I was at NFL Network at the time, and I was selling clothes and Tilly's, and I was doing Lights Out stuff or whatever, but it wasn't the same because that regiment was gone.
Yeah.
And then, when I ended up launching Lights Out Extreme Fighting, that day-to-day, that grind came back, that regiment came back, and I was like, okay, here we go. So that's what get me out of the bed nowadays.
Yeah. Do you recommend that for most NFL players? Like, find something that's going to really be hard for you?
I tell a lot of guys to pick up some form of combat sport. Now, they don't have to fight, obviously, when they get done. But I was like, man, go do jiu-jitsu, go do Muay Thai, go box.
Okay.
Because you need some kind of competitive something when you're done. That's what most guys lack when they get finished playing ball. That's why they struggle the most, is that they don't have anything to compete in.
Yeah, and all that stuff where you need it. I feel like if you have a career where you've really exerted yourself that much physically, mentally you also need to be able to get those toxins out by having that level of physical engagement.
Yeah, I mean, you can't slap anybody in the boardroom nowadays. Even I want to. Some of these meetings I go to, it's like, man, if you've never been punched in the face before, I can tell. I can tell.
Let me ask you something. It's an NFL question. When I see guys piling off a big dog pile, are you talking in the guy's face when you've got three guys on top of you and you're on top of someone else? Are you yelling in their face, or is it just looking around like, all right, get off here, move?
You know what? I never did because I didn't talk to a lot of people on the field.
Okay.
But I heard it. The only difference is, what's the guy that punched the other guy?
It just happened last
week. The guy punched him, and I'm like, dude, you know how many cameras there are around? You're never going to get away. Like back when I played, there wasn't as many cameras. Right? so you could grab, twist, pull, you could poke. You could do some stuff at the bottom of the pile that you can't get away with now.
Yeah, they got drones now.
We're talking to Lights Out, Shawne Merriman. He's the founder of Lights Out Sports. At this level, you see people whose skills are just raw enough where you might be surprised. Where sometimes with the really refined, the top of the top guys, they're so technical that it's not as, I don't know how to explain it.
They got more on the line.
Yeah,
it's more than the line. I mean, we've sent 5 guys in the past 2 months to the UFC.
Wow.
We 2 guys to the Dana White Contender Series and 3 straight to the UFC. So we become a direct funnel, and I think that for us, that's a really good spot, right? Because a lot of the guys, especially when you get closer to our main event, they're a fight or two away from the UFC. So we know the UFC is watching them.
It's your feet, yeah.
So that's when you get the all out. You get some of those guys to go all out because they need to put on a showcase to get there. Now, when you get to the UFC, there's a lot more than line, right?
Okay.
You go through your first 4 or 6 fights, but when you start getting up to those rankings, some of those guys can get a little bit more hesitant, for sure.
That's the thing. You see that. It's kind of like college football, too, when you see college football players flinging their bodies around going, hey, it's got to last. When you're that young, you're like, oh, it's made of elastic. Don't worry.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for this Saturday night. Let's talk about when and where people can watch it.
Yeah. This Saturday in Long Beach, California, doors open at 4 o'clock. lightsoutxf.com is where you get the tickets at. We got 2 guys on this card. I think also maybe going to the UFC. Like every fight now, we're having at least one guy kind of going to the UFC. That for us is pretty cool. We'll be live on my network, Lights Out Sports TV, which is available on every smart TV, iOS and Android. We have replays on UFC Fight Pass, Fubo, and then ESPN Latin America, all over Latin America.
Yeah. Congratulations!
Starting this Saturday, man. That's a big deal for us for a lot of. I mean, it's ESPN for one.
Yes.
But now you're getting, all of South America. We'll be opening up more regions here soon, man. But that's a massive, massive partnership for us.
Well, listen, it takes a lot to execute at that level. And there are so many little things that people probably don't even know that you've done to you need a what? I have to do what? I got to sign a what? I got to get a forklift? What are you talking about? Right? That go into making a success of this. It's not just getting out there and going, I'm famous, let's do this.
Yeah, and you know what? I love the grind behind the scenes because that's where the work is done. Yeah. The cameras and stuff go on. I'm like, oh, man, this looks pretty cool. You don't know what the hell happened the last 3 weeks to get to this fight.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Where the guy's getting hurt, you need to find him a new opponent. You got production. We got a massive production team. We'll be at Thunder Studios on Saturday. We got a massive production team, about 47 people in total across the board with operations and everything, man. It's great. I love it. And I wouldn't, for me, you talk about somebody selling, I honestly wouldn't know what to do because this is what I do. I go to the gym in the morning at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then this is what I do all day.
Wow.
So.
Well, we're proud of you. I'm glad seeing it come up. I'm glad having you here. It's exciting for us. Let's talk about wine because you're going to be in Eastlake down at Chula Vista at Total Wine and More. Let's talk about what you've got coming.
Yeah. We had a great partnership, Yamato Wines, Georgia Products, in Total Wines now in San Diego.
Okay.
I'll be signing at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
At the Total Wines in Eastlake. Okay,
so Saturday, 11 a.m., you want to be at Total Wine in Eastlake. And when can people start lining up? I guess whenever they want.
Yeah, well, I always got to show up a little bit. We talk about the behind-the-scenes stuff. I always got to be a little early, but we'll kick it off at 11.
Okay.
And this is great, man, because, Total Wines is the king when it comes to wines in general. And then having our wine, Yamato Wines in there, it's just – it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. And we look for people to come and bring your jerseys. And because what I get a lot of times, I'm at most of the Chargers games, and I'm down here in San Diego a lot. It's like, man, I got this jersey. I've been in back in my closet. Well, bring your jersey this Saturday at Total Wines.
Man.
I can say personally,
cool.
we were at the shoe store, and I saw you wait and talk to everybody, sign everything. Dude, you were really nice.
Yeah,
there's some NFL players
that
do not do that.
Yeah.
You know what? I never understood that.
I don't either.
And to each his own.
Yeah.
But I'm like, people come and buy tickets. They buy your product. They show up to stuff. They spend their money and time. Like the least you can do is spend a little bit of time with them. Shake their hand. Tell them hello. Even if it's 2 seconds. Like people really appreciate that. So I never really understood how people don't say anything to fans and people to show up for them.
Yeah.
11 o'clock, Eastlake. You want to go to Total Wine, and you'll see and meet Shawne Merriman, and everything we told you about him is true. Hey, you're coming up,
My man.
That's
Yeah,
right.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
See you Saturday night. By the way, I watched it on Fubo TV. I liked it.
Yeah,
it's great.
Hey, I got. You know what we'll do is we'll get you guys some tickets to give away to your fans. Next time too, whenever you guys want to come up.
Perfect.
And
That's
all
cool.
you guys, fans, listeners as well.
We'll do it. Lights out, making it happen.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you.